So hello everybody and welcome back. Hope everybody's had a good weekend so far. Today we're taking a look at this German WR360 C-12 locomotive on 135 scale. This is from Trumpeter. Most of my stuff for the railgun is from Trumpeter, except for the railgun, it's from Dragon. So I have a video too, because not all of the wheels line up with the track. The Trumpeter and the Dragon, they're like a centimeter difference. So I had to add some stuff in there to widen the wheels a little bit. And there's a video too showing that on my channel. I'll try to link it in here. So here's our instruction sheet, and it's a pretty big instruction sheet. This build has a lot of steps to it, even though it really doesn't have that many parts really. But it's pretty detailed, I think. And I think so far it's turning out pretty good. So here's a parts map. You can see we have like 13 spruce plastic here. There's a photo etch tree, and also the upper hull comes separately. These parts are just for the track that comes with it, because it comes with its own set of track, but I was able to put a lot of the track together to make it long enough, because it's going to hold WR360, K5E, BR52, and 3 cars. It's going to have it'll have an aircraft car and 2 cargo cars. They're not exactly right, but I couldn't find everything that I really wanted, because I wanted to make one into an ammunition trailer. It needs a hatch on the top for that. I'm going to see if I can do something with that. So you can see first here they have us building the tracks. We have here the base with the ballast and then you put the sleepers in. Railroad ties. And here we're putting the tracks into it. I learned you have to be really careful with this to get them, once you get it painted, if you put them in before it's painted, it's not a problem, but if you paint them first, the paint kind of gets in the way, so you have to really be careful getting them in, or they can break. And then you put the connectors on. So number 3, we're building here these parts of the undercarriage. You put on all these pieces here. Then we do the other side as well. So number 4, we're putting in these axles. And there's also here, that's just to hold it. Then we put the wheels on, and I had to put here on the inside of the wheels, I cut out where the parts are numbered, or the letters are on the parts, and I cut those out and glued them on both sides to give it more play, to make it wider. I put these weights in the wheels on. Then here number 5, we're putting the wheel connectors on, and we have the brakes here, and the connectors on the other side, in the front and the back piece here. Number 6, we have some pre-assemblies here. These are the buffers for the back and the connectors. Have some rails to put on. The step, the hoses. The number 7, we put this back piece on that we just built. Oh, it's the back and the front. And then we put the base onto the undercarriage. Number 8, we have this toolbox to put on, and the tanks. It goes on both sides. Let's make 2. So number 9, we build another tank and put it in. We build some of the steps to put on, and these braces here, and the back part here. Number 10, we're working on the front of the locomotive. We put these cooling vents on. They also have some handles that go on there. And there's a rail that goes along the top. So number 11, we're working on the cab. You have the two walls and the doors here. The end piece here. This pre-assembly for the doors. You see clear parts in the handrails that go on. Same thing for this side. And here you also have windows, a door, and these lights that go on there. So number 12, we have this the control center here. I have a couple pre-assemblies for it. Put it on. And here we have the back of it. Then we have the back of the cab here. Put the roof together here and put it on. So number 13, we put the back of it onto the front of it. We build a ladder to put on it. And then we put the top of the body onto the chassis. Number 14, you put the locomotive onto the track. So here's our color paint chart. It's a pretty simple paint job. It's gray, the German Army gray, and the wheels are red. And other than that, you have to use your imagination a little bit. It's going to be weathered a lot. And I'm not going to use I'm not using the really German gray, the Panzer gray. I'm using a little lighter one because it needs to look really weathered. And so here's our model. It's almost finished. I just have a couple of the detail parts like the steps and stuff and some of the rails to put on because I was saving those for the very end. And since it's been in kind of storage for a while because I haven't been able to work on the diorama, I kind of let it sit. I did do some weathering already, like added some rust in there. Don't know if you can really see it. Oh, you can, I think. Especially here, I think on the back. You can see some rust spots there. I'm going to dirty it up some more, make it look more used. It's a pretty good looking kit, I think. The inside turns out pretty well. I don't know if we can see it though. It's always a problem. It has some nice detail to it, and I think it looks pretty good. I really didn't know. It says the hoses were both supposed to be black, but I'm really not sure. I think, like on the trains these days, they're like two different colors, like red and blue or something. But I painted it in black because that's what it said. But I'm not sure how right that is. I'm going to keep looking some more and see if I can find other stuff. As far as I read, unfortunately, they usually use a C-14 to push the K5 around when it was in position. But I couldn't find, it wasn't a C-14, only a C-12, so that's what I got. I'm also wondering if those should really be red for a locomotive in the war. I'm not really sure. They do have a BR-52 museum here. I think I got some pictures of it somewhere. It looks pretty cool. I think it's a really good kit. If you're interested in trains, even if you're not trying to make a K5 or something like that, this is a really good one. But I really like this one. It's good. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And join me in my next video where we're going to take a look at this Type 97 Chiha medium tank from Tamiya in 135 scale. Until then, bye.